Welcome to the Black Women Homesteading channel. Plant your seeds, the rain will come. Join us as we explore Black excellence in homesteading across the diaspora. We're foraging and harvesting, nurturing the land and the sea. We're farming gifts on earth and energy high and low. With each one teaching one, building it our way, tasting our roots. We're mastering the ways of our ancestors. I am your host, Artist Reem Anjali, and author of The Green Book. Hello, my beautiful humans. Welcome back to part two of our three-part series on buying raw land. This is Black Women Homesteading. In part one, we covered road access and septic systems considerations and some other things. But today we're diving deeper into utilities, finances, and land characteristics. These are essential factors for making an informed decision. So let's get started. First, let's talk about one of the most crucial aspects of homesteading, your water source. If the land has access to a public water supply, that makes things simpler. But if not, you'll need to drill a well, which can cost anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000, depending on the depth, the location, and the soil composition. And having a well isn't enough. You must test for the water's safety. Contaminants like bacteria, heavy metals, nitrates can make water unsafe to drink. We discussed that a little bit in our first episode. Next up, sewage and septic. If your land isn't connected to a municipal sewer system, you'll need a septic system. A convenient septic system can cost between $3,000 and $10,000. But alternative systems in challenging soil conditions can actually be even much higher than that. Research your state's regulations and determine what type of system your land can support. We talked in our last episode about perk tests. You may want to go back and review that episode. Electricity and gas are just as important. If the land is near existing power lines, getting connected may be pretty straightforward. But if not, extending power lines can cost thousands of dollars per mile. Alternative energy sources like solar panels or wind turbines may be more cost effective in remote areas. And for gas, if natural gas lines aren't available, propane delivery could be an option. Understanding these factors will help you budget accordingly. Let's talk about financial and market considerations. Before buying, get the land appraised to ensure you're paying a fair price. Yes, you can get your land appraised the same way you can get a home appraised. Prices for raw land vary based on location, access, zoning, and development potential. Compare similar properties in the area and negotiate. Next, let's talk about property taxes and fees. So some rural areas have lower taxes, but some states charge impact fees or require special assessments for future development. So be sure to check with your local tax assessor's office so you understand your long-term costs. Financing raw land is very different from financing a home. So many banks see raw land as a higher risk. So they often require a larger down payment, sometimes as much as 30 to 50%. And the interest rates are higher. Some lenders won't finance raw land at all. So unlike a home where you can build up equity or the home may already come with equity, raw land is very different. Explore specialized lenders who offer land loans. And if you're planning to build later, consider financing options that transition into construction loans. Now let's assess the physical characteristics of the land. You have sloped, flat, farmland, wooded. Topography plays a major role in what you can do with your property. So your flat land is usually easier and cheaper to build on, while steep or rocky terrain may require grading and excavation. If you're planning to farm, we discussed in our last episode, you must check the soil quality. Also, for you, it may be ambience. Is this land giving what you need it to give? Is it wooded? Are you looking for wood? Prairie land? Will it attract the right wildlife that you're looking for? Do you need a creek or a river? Are you looking to have a water source? Keep all of these things in mind when you're purchasing your land. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our final episode. Leave a comment, share. If you have any questions, we're here. See you next week for our final episode of Buying Raw Land.